Hi there, welcome to my views and news stories for you. Both show the ground situation in terms of political polarization, in terms of involvement of Tigray channels in the ongoing political turmoil. Though Tigray Security Force Chief Varede has been saying that Tigray security forces are neutral in this political face-off between Getachew and Debretsion groups, but internally it seems that main Tigray military generals, commanders are now split. We have received some details which we want to share with you. Secondly, just like military is splitting, the administrative control of Tigray is also splitting in two zones. Let me elaborate a little. Firstly, TDF's role, TSF's role. General Varede is official head of Tigray security forces. He is a deputy president of the region, head of Tigray security forces. Officially, he claims to be neutral. He says that he's trying to keep his forces free from political interference so that Tigray security forces stay neutral in this conflict. This is what his public position is. Though 3 to 4 days ago, he announced ban on public political gatherings, rallies, etc. He disapproved appointments of officials, dismissal of officials by Tigray interim government. And to which Getachew, the interim president, responded. He reacted to it, saying that Tigray security forces are not a third party. Tigray security force is part of Tigray interim government. So indirectly, Getachew rejected Tadesse Varede's instructions, though Getachew is not in a position to confront Tadesse Varede. Varede is very strong, keeping in view that he's head of security. Getachew will be fully dependent on federal forces if he confronts Varede. But Getachew, in veiled terms, rejected Varede's announcement, which happened 3 days ago. Now, question is, are TDF's main military commanders neutral or are they taking sides? Well, what we have learned is that TPLF has managed to get support of several senior Tigray's military commanders who fought on front lines during the war, who matter. There are dozens of Tigray military commanders, lower level, mid level, high level, but those who matter, they are split now. We know that Sadkan is supporting Getachew openly, publicly, but the number of military commanders supporting TPLF Debretsion is greater than number of military commanders supporting Getachew, it seems. Which commanders are supporting Debretsion group? Firstly, General Migbe. Migbe is one of the senior most military officers in Tigray. He's the one who led TDF's advance into Gondar, though he could not make inroads into Gondar city. He could not cut off the Gondar to Tansha, Humera roads during the Tigray war. He's the one who reportedly is supporting the Debretsion group, firstly. Secondly, General Dinkel. General Dinkel is the one who led TDF's offensive to take back Raya during second round of fighting. During second round of fighting, when TDF in July 2021 launched a counter-offensive after withdrawal of ENDF from Tigray, Dinkel led TDF's offensive to take back Raya. He is also supporting TPLF Debretsion reported. Thirdly, General Johannes, another senior Tigray leader, military commander. I think he operated in Wollo. and parts of Showa, if I'm not wrong. This is where he commanded Tigray fighters during Tigray war. So these are three top names, three big names in Tigray. There are two others too. At least five main military commanders who fought on front lines, who led from the front during Tigray war, are supporting TPLF Debretsion group. Sadkan, I said, supporting Getachew. Verede claiming to be neutral, but people say he is pro-Debretsion. Secondly, it seems that Tigray interim government's writ is in danger. It is not in control of entire administration in Tigray. Tigray is virtually splitting into two administrations. Getachew-led government has no writ in northwestern Tigray. Aksum, Adwa, Shire, other areas being controlled by TPLF Debretsion wing. That is why Getachew could not hold a public gathering in Aksum. He went to Adwa too, he went to Shire too. Not Shire, he went to Adwa and Aksum, I think. But he could not hold a public gathering in Aksum because TPLF Debretsion launched a campaign to stop Getachew supporters from attending the public gathering in Aksum. So there, towards Eritrean border, it is TPLF Debretsion wing fully in charge. Southern Tigray, Getachew group in control. Getachew has changed the administrator here. New administrator is appointing Getachew group people to positions in interim government. The Debretsion group here is weak, not in control. Same is the situation in other parts of Tigray too, that some areas coming under the control of Tigray interim government and others under TPLF Debretsion. By the way, when Tadesse Verede held a press briefing 3 days ago, I think, when he announced a ban on public political gatherings, he hinted at this development that Tigray is splitting basically in terms of administration, that not entire Tigray is under the administrative control of Tigray interim government. Some parts have immense presence of TPLF supporters, and others are being controlled by by Getachew group. Now, who will suffer in the end? When there is no government, in the end, people suffer because there is no service delivery. For day-to-day affairs too, you need government, you need people in power, you need funds too. Tigray interim government can acquire funds from federal government. It is a recognized government. TPLF's administration, which is not recognized by anyone, it cannot get any funds from federal government. So it's not, it cannot survive in a way. If it survives, obviously it will lead to increase in the suffering of people. Interim government has been paralyzed. How long will this paralysis continue? No breakthrough so far. Mike Hammer in Tigray met with Getachew, others. Getachew wants Americans to intervene to tell TPLF that interim government is the legitimate government in Tigray. Americans sending this message to Debretsion in their meetings. Will Debretsion listen? Will he wait till November for Pretoria implementation review meeting? Or will the status quo continue? Status quo is not, it cannot continue because it is leading to paralysis on government level, it seems. Thank you for watching.